Hey everyone, Adventures in Pop Culture back here. That's Steve. I'm Jerry.
Hey, how are you guys?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you?
Good.
Good.
I'm also good.
We're gonna go through some more LaserDisc.
How are you guys?
I don't care. Oh, I do care. I care.
They said
I
they're
care.
good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Oh, good. We're gonna do some more LaserDisc.
LaserDisc people.
LaserDisc video does very well, and we have a ton of them. So
Well, we love LaserDisc so much too.
oh yeah, I just never thought. I'm not saying it's like a big jump in how many views it gets, but people like these LaserDisc, and I would have never guessed. LaserDisc, awesome, but
Maybe there's just not a lot of people out there putting out LaserDisc content.
sure, yeah, we found our niche.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome.
So we got 10 of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Do it.
I'm gonna do my 5 first.
Do it, doggy.
Chasers.
Whew.
I remember really liking this movie, especially because it came out when I would have been like 12, and she is very pretty, and
It is pretty.
she spends the whole movie, for some reason, real early on, she doesn't have any pants on, and it was just like, wow, this is very interesting to a 12-year-old. I gotta say, it might still be a pretty entertaining movie. I remember thinking it was really fun.
I'm 32 years old and I still find that pretty interesting.
Yeah, so Gary Busey's in it.
Dennis Hopper
I forget. No, Dennis Hopper directed it.
directed it.
Yeah, that's what's another thing that's kind of interesting. Dennis Hopper directed it.
That is interesting.
Her name is like Erica Eleniak. I'm probably not saying it right. Tom Berenger. I forget this jabroni's name. He was in some stuff. Man, I remember thinking there's like something. No, I'm confusing the chase with Chasers sometimes. I was thinking of a Butterfinger scene, but no, I was thinking of Chasers. But then I was like, isn't there something with a Butterfinger? And I remember the Chase and Chasers came out around the same time, and I thought both those movies were great.
Oh yeah.
Chasers was the Chase was Christian Slater and Christy Swanson, I think.
I definitely remember this from video store days, the cover of this.
Yeah.
And we rented the Chase. The Chase was one of our go-to rentals.
Yeah. Well, we saw Chasers too a few times because they're like she's a prisoner for some reason. I forget some of it, but yeah, those were both fun movies, and they would have been like right next to each other, just being like, watch us. Philadelphia. Boy, it's been a while since I watched this one again. I wonder if it still holds up. At the time, it was considered like a landmark film, a great movie. Even Larry King said that.
I've watched it within the last 2 years.
I haven't.
It was pretty
good.
good.
I bet it's been a decade, at least for me. But I remember at the time thinking it was really good. It got Tom Hanks his first Oscar.
Yeah.
Followed the next year by his second Oscar.
Tom Hanks dies in it from AIDS. It's been out for a while. You can spoil movies like that now.
Moving on, I guess. Wow.
What? I don't know anything about this.
No, go ahead and ruin it, though.
Oh, it's about cuts that are short.
Jeff, spoilers.
My name's Steve.
Steve, spoilers. Shortcuts is a Robert Altman movie, and I think I've watched it once or twice. It's
Robert
really
Altman?
long. I thought so. No, do I do this wrong every time? It's not Robert Altman. No, it is Robert Altman.
I wasn't disagreeing with you.
I thought you were. Oh, no, it is Robert Altman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this movie's like over 3 hours long.
Yeah, it is. Are you reading that, or are you...
I think it's 3 hours and 3 minutes long.
Have you seen any of Robert Altman's movies?
No, I have no idea what this movie is.
So this is in the style of Nashville and some of the other ones he used to do, where it's like interconnected stories.
Oh,
but this
that's
is the one he
cool.
did in the 90s. And
Sweet.
I don't remember a lot about it, but that was his style for a while, is doing, or I should say he did a number of movies like this, where there's a bunch of intertwined stories, kind of all over the place.
Sweet.
And this is the Criterion Collection, and I
The
believe...
back's really interesting. It's like
Do I get to finish one thought?
No, you can keep going. You were done?
No.
Why did we stop on that? There's more. I was talking about how the back looks like a CD.
But I was in the middle of a thought, and then it was like, well, I guess I'm done with that thought.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I didn't really have a thought. The Boys from Brazil. I don't know a lot about this. It's apparently Dr. Joseph Mengele lives, and he continues to do experiments of some sort. I've never seen this movie. I don't know anything about it. It says Gregory Peck and Laurence Olivier are in it. I don't know if this is considered a good movie or not.
I think it comes in at over 2 hours.
Have you seen Paper Moon?
No.
The one, it was Ryan O'Neal and Tatum O'Neal, real life father-daughter. It was her first movie. Who directed it? It was Peter Bogdanovich. And she won the Oscar for it.
1973, right? Why don't you show on the back of these? These are pretty cool backs. Ooh la la.
Dang. All right, let's get to your stack.
All right, my first one is John Carpenter's Starman. Do you know anything about this movie?
I've never seen it.
Well, let me tell you, it stars Jeff Daniels, and Jerry over here gets told that he looks like Jeff Daniels quite a bit. Jeff Bridges.
I don't ever get called Jeff Bridges.
I was gonna say he is hunky.
Yeah, I'm no Jeff Bridges. I'm a poor man's Jeff Daniels, but not anybody's Jeff Bridges.
But he's an alien. His spaceship crash lands, and he finds a widow and decides to clone her dead husband and take over the role of her dead husband.
Wow.
And then convinces her to drive to Arizona, where he needs to reconnect with his mothership. You would think I'm making up that plot. I'm not. That is what this movie is about.
That sounds pretty good.
It does sound pretty good. Definitely sounds very good. There's the back for you. Yeah. Moving right along, we got Prince of the City. Don't know too much about this except for it's a cop who is in the narcotics division, and he gets mixed up and has to choose his loyalties carefully amongst drug dealers or the precinct. Yeah. It stars Treat Williams, and from what I've heard, he's a real treat of an actor.
Little Treat Williams. You don't hear much about him these days.
Yeah. It's the extended play.
Ooh.
That was almost unheard of back in the day, except for LaserDisc was doing it. Giving you, like, longer versions of things. Up next, we got the classic, the Oscar-winning Lawrence of Arabia with Peter O'Toole.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
Yeah, more or less, it's just a bunch of Turks and Arabs fighting each other. It is what it is, right?
It's good. Yeah, you nailed it.
Bunch of Turks and Arabs fighting each other.
I bet that looks really good on LaserDisc.
Yeah, I bet it does too. And I'm not being... That really is what the plot of the movie is. It's like armies colliding and stuff like that. Yeah. It's got Claude Rains in it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's been forever since I watched Lawrence of Arabia. Forever.
Up next, we have Harry and Son. We had a movie that was about a widow. This is about a widower.
Oh.
Yeah. It's written and directed by Paul Newman.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And Paul Newman has a son that he lives with, and his son wants to become a writer. And all he does is wash cars and write until he hopes to get his big break. And Paul Newman's like, I have no respect for what you're doing with your life. And they clash heads.
That sounds kind of good.
It does sound pretty good. There's the back for you. Ooh, la. Again, another extended play. Maybe that means something that I don't think it means.
That might be just what they used to put on these really early ones to make them more marketable.
Yeah. And then last but not least, we have the Mel Gibson classic, The Maverick. Also stars Jodie Foster. It's all about being on a riverboat gambling casino. A lot of gunfights. A lot of really fun poker scenes, too.
Yeah. Based on the TV show.
Yeah.
James Garner returns as the senior Maverick.
Oh, cool. See, I didn't know it was based on a TV show. But I really like this movie. You know,
Yeah.
You know what one of the oddest things about this movie is, to me anyways?
What?
Is that there is a pinball machine based on this movie.
Oh.
Made by Data East.
Is it any good?
You know, I don't think I've ever played it.
I would like to see that one.
But they used to make pinball machines based on anything and everything.
Remember there's that one scene where Danny Glover randomly shows up because like Richard Donner directed this, and they brought in Danny Glover to be like, oh, it is so much to Lethal Weapon. Like real randomly. He's like one of the bank robbers.
I do kind of remember that.
Like real tongue-in-cheek. But yeah, that's a fun movie. I've seen that movie a lot.
I've seen it a lot too. It's definitely been over 10 years since I've seen it though.
Yeah, that one was on a lot in the house.
Definitely.
Good one. Fun movie.
Here, I'll even let you guys see the side of this one.
Damn, that's a treat.
Yeah.
Treat Williams.
Oh, here. Here, we're going to go in deep dive. This is not one LaserDisc, but two LaserDiscs.
Really?
To watch this.
That's cool.
If you didn't know about LaserDisc, the format allows for 60 minutes on one side of the disc before it needs to flip. And if you have a good player, it'll flip itself.
Is it only 60 minutes? I didn't know that.
I think that's what it is.
That's that makes sense for the flip, but I don't understand why. Is there a bunch of special features on this? I didn't realize it was that long of a movie.
Yeah.
Apparently it is.
Oh boy, now you got me wondering. Maybe there's just a random thing in here. This is Maverick, and
maybe Maverick just was that long.
This is Maverick.
Wow. Maybe they just made it like
it's 2 hours. 2 hours and 7 minutes. Boy, you know, I don't know why there's two discs in here.
Maybe
Side
it's 2
one,
copies of Maverick.
Side 2, and then we have
extended play.
Side 3, Side 4. You know what it is? There's extended version, and then there's the standard version.
Oh,
this is standard version.
Okay.
So you get 2 copies of the movie.
That's fun. You know what? Isn't it weird though? It's like not advertised. Really?
It is kind of weird.
You'd think that would make people want to buy that movie more.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
I would have never guessed we would have focused on Maverick the most. Oh, I'm glad we did.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. We're doing 5 videos a week, Monday through Friday. They come out at 8 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah, so in the morning. I watch them first thing in the morning.
Yeah, when you get into work, put off anything else that you're going to do for roughly 10 minutes.
Let your boss know.
And watch the video, and then get on your email and send out a corporate-wide email that says, wow, just had the best start of my day listening to Adventures in Pop Culture. Have you guys heard about these people? P.S. Where is this forum I'm looking for?
Oh, make it work related.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. People should do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
Too sweet.
2 brothers in Nebraska, pop culture's what they love. Join my eyes, they talk about all of their cool stuff. Adventures in pop culture.
Bring you back some stuff that's just gonna blow you away.
Ugh, that's what you think. Smash that subscribe button.
Yeah.
Too sweet.